家好，我是石颖君 Irene， 欢迎收看英语绘画2教学节目。首先欢迎我们的助讲老师 Stephen， 先请他介绍这个讲次的课程重点。
Hi everyone, I'm Stephen. Today we're going to discuss differing personalities.
这个讲是介绍个性。你做过性格测验吗？透过这种测验，你可以更加了解自己的个性。先来介绍一些形容个性的词汇和片语。Considerate， 体贴。
Example, it wasn't very considerate of you to drink all the juice.
你把果汁全喝完，完全没考虑到别人。Thoughtful， 体贴周到的。
For example, thank you, that's very thoughtful of you.
谢谢你如此体贴周到。Warm， 友善、热情的。
Example, I think Vivian is a warm and loving mother.
我认为 Vivian 是热情、有爱心的母亲。Friendly， 友好、亲切的。
For example, my neighbours have always been very friendly to me.
我邻居对我一向是非常和善的。Outgoing， 外向的。
For example, her outgoing personality made her popular at school.
她的个性外向随和，在学校很受欢迎。Passionate， 热情洋溢的。
Example, the Italians are said to be the most passionate people in Europe.
据说意大利人是欧洲最热情的民族。Easygoing， 随和的。
Example, James has a very easygoing attitude to life.
James 对人生抱持从容悠闲的态度。Intelligent， 聪颖过人的。
For example, the speaker made a very intelligent comment.
讲员做了很有见地的评论。Bright， 乐观的。
For example, he is very bright and cheerful this morning.
今天早上他很乐观愉快。Energetic， 精力充沛的。
Example, Joyce is an energetic young woman.
Joyce 是充满活力的年轻女子。Gentle， 温和的。
For example, her son was quiet and gentle man.
他儿子个性温和沉静。Mature， 成熟懂事的。
Example, Roger is very mature for his age.
以他的年纪来说 ，Roger 已经非常成熟懂事的。Stubborn， 顽固的。
For example, David and Amy had huge arguments because they were both so stubborn.
David 和 Amy 吵得很凶，因为他们两个人都很固执己见。Bossy， 跋扈的。
For example, a bossy person is always telling people what to do.
专横跋扈的人总是爱发号施令。Lively， 活泼好动的。
For example, Joseph has a sweet, lively personality.
Joseph 个性体贴、活泼好动。Animated， 活跃的。
For example, Andy was bright, animated, and cheerful.
Andy 以前是乐观、活跃而快活的人。Enthusiastic， 热心的。
For example, the longer he worked at it, the more enthusiastic he became.
他越做越带劲儿。Happy-go-lucky， 乐天的。
For example, Greg has always been a happy-go-lucky guy.
Greg 一向是随遇而安的。Dependable， 可靠的。
For example, Barry is a good friend, a dependable companion.
Barry 是我的好朋友，可靠的伙伴。Diligent， 勤奋的。
For example, Bruce is very diligent in his work.
Bruce 工作非常勤奋 ，hardworking 勤勉的。
For example, he was always very hardworking at school.
他在学校一直很用功 ，impulsive 易冲动的。
For example, he is impulsive and often does things that she later regrets.
他个性容易冲动，常常事后懊悔。Dutiful 尽职的。
For example, Kelly was a dutiful secretary.
Kelly 是位尽职的秘书。Thick-skinned 厚脸皮的。
For example, you need to be thick-skinned if you are going to work in politics here.
在这里，若想从政，就必须脸皮厚一点。Uninhibited 无拘无束的。
For example, Jenny was a commanding and uninhibited entertainer.
Jenny 以前是威风凛凛、自由奔放的专业演员。Sensitive 敏感的、善解人意的。
For example, the teacher was always so sensitive and caring.
那位老师总是善解人意、有爱心的。Self-centered 自私自利的。
For example, Frank is a self-centered, ambitious, and bigoted man.
Frank 是自私自利、野心勃勃而又食古不化的家伙。Dogmatic 武断的。
For example, Lucy has become so dogmatic lately that arguing with her is pointless.
Lucy 最近变得自以为是，很难沟通。Impractical 不切实际的。
For example, the scientist is an impractical person who can't even boil an egg.
那位科学家不切实际，连蛋都不会煮。Self-disciplined 自律的。
Example, most religions teach us to be truthful and self-disciplined.
大部分的宗教训诫我们要坦诚而律己。Impatient 急躁的。
For example, Tina would be hopeless taking care of children. She's far too impatient.
Tina 照顾孩子是不行的，她太没有耐心了。Driven 执着的。
For example, like most of the lawyers that I know, Peter is driven.
和我认识的大多数律师一样 ，Peter 也是非常执着的。Reserved 矜持的。
For example, reserved people do not often talk about or show their feelings or thoughts.
矜持的人不常讲述或显露他们的感情或想法。Changeable 善变的。
For example, her moods are very changeable.
他的情绪喜怒无常。Submissive 温顺的、顺从的、听话的。
For example, most doctors want their patients to be submissive.
大部分医师希望自己的病人是顺从医嘱的。Humble 谦虚的。
For example, Robert is very humble about his success.
Robert 对自己的成功十分谦虚。Obedient 顺从的。
For example, students are expected to be quiet and obedient in the classroom.
学生上课时应该安静听话。还有一些相关的词汇就简单说明，例如 serious 严肃的 ，restrained 含蓄的 ，silent 沉默的 ，talkative 健谈的 ，self-indulgent 任性的 ，shy 羞怯的 ，timid 胆小的 ，picky 挑剔的 ，fussy 过分挑剔的 ；critical， 吹毛求疵的 ；conventional， 墨守成规的 ；genuine， 真诚的 ；conservative， 保守的 ；flexible， 可变通的 ；patient， 有耐心的 ；funny， 古怪的 ；witty， 风趣的 ；generous， 慷慨的 ；industrious， 勤劳的 ；open-minded， 心胸开阔的 ；optimistic， 乐观的 ；responsible， 负责的 ；trustworthy， 可靠的 ；romantic， 浪漫的 ；sociable， 好交际的 ；arrogant， 傲慢的 ；grumpy， 性情乖戾的 ；possessive， 占有欲强的 ；naive， 天真的 ；rebellious， 桀骜不驯的 ；pessimistic， 悲观的 ；stingy， 吝啬的 ；snobbish， 势利的 ；sloppy， 邋遢的 ；tricky， 诡计多端的 ；cynical， 愤世嫉俗的 ；fast learner， 灵活学习者 ；smart cookie， 聪明的人 ；a real go-getter， 积极能干的人 ；a good listener， 善于倾听者 ；a social butterfly， 善于交际者 ；armchair critic， 不切实际的评论者 ；busybody， 好管闲事的人 ；know-it-all， 自称无所不知的人 ；have a good sense of humor， 富有幽默感者 ；get on well with people， 和人相处融洽者 ；have a wide circle of friends， 交友广阔者 ；always see the bright side， 持乐观态度者 ；a wallflower， 壁花，特别是指社交活动中无人青睐的害羞女子 ；down to earth， 脚踏实地者 ；set in one's ways， 积习难改者 ；have good taste， 有品味的人。简单介绍过一些形容个性的词汇和片语之后，我们先来看一段与个性有关的绘画。这次会先上英文字幕，让同学们练习听力，请同学仔细聆听。
Personality. How would you describe yourself?
Have you ever taken a personality test online?
Nope. What's that?
It can help you identify your personal qualities.
Sounds interesting. What's your best quality?
I guess I'm organized. I tend to plan things carefully. How would you describe yourself?
I'm definitely a hardworking person, but I'm fun-loving too.
I can see that. Although sometimes I think you're impatient.
That's true. I drive people crazy once in a while.
By the way, what's your Chinese zodiac animal sign?
I was born in the year of the pig.
You know, people born in a certain animal year are believed to have attributes of that animal. And the attribute of pig is generous. What do you think? Do you agree?
I can't agree with you more. What about you?
I was born in the year of the dog. The characteristic is loyal.
That makes sense. Dogs are loyal to their owners.
Do you think people can change the way they are?
Not really.
接着，我们来补充一些和个性有关的用语。
Do you think yourself as shy or outgoing?
你认为自己个性是羞怯的，或是开朗的吗？
Would you say you are patient or impatient?
你会说自己是有耐心的，或是急躁的吗？
With people, you tend to be more stubborn or flexible.
和人相处，你往往是 固执己见的，或是变通的。
Do you consider yourself as talkative or quiet?
你认为自己是健谈的，或是沉默的吗？
Would you describe yourself as creative or imaginative?
你会描述自己是有创意的，或是想象力丰富的吗？
How would you describe yourself?
你会如何描述自己呢？
What is your best quality?
你最好的特质是什么？
What is your worst quality?
你最不满意的特质是什么？
He considered himself a fast learner who can adapt to a new environment quickly.
他认为自己是能快速适应新环境的学习力强的人。在这个单元中，我们将针对绘画里重要的字汇和片语加以解释，并举例说明。Personality test 片语人格测验。
A test designed to assess a person's personality. Example, taking personality tests can help you find out more about who you are and where your strengths lie.
Taking personality tests can help you find out more about who you are and where your strengths lie. 做人格测验有助于更多认识自我，并了解自己的长处。Identify 动词，辨认、确认。
If you can identify someone or something, you are able to recognize them or distinguish them from others. An example, how many different colors can you identify?
How many different colors can you identify? 你能辨认出多少种不同的颜色 ？Organized 形容词，有条理的。
Someone who is organized plans their work and activities efficiently. An example, she is usually very organized at work.
She is usually very organized at work. 在工作上，她通常很有条理的。Describe 动词，描述。
If you describe a person, object, event, or situation, you say what they are like or what happened. An example, he described Ruth as happy-go-lucky.
He described Ruth as happy-go-lucky. 他形容 Ruth 个性是随遇而安的。Definitely 副词，确实的，明显的。
You use definitely to emphasize that something is the case or to emphasize the strength of your intention or opinion. An example, it has definitely cooled down today.
It has definitely cooled down today. 今天天气明显地转凉了。Fun-loving 形容词，享乐的，风趣的。
Enjoying the good or fun things in life. An example, the term fun-loving is used to describe a person who likes to enjoy themselves.
The term fun-loving is used to describe a person who likes to enjoy themselves. Fun-loving 这个用语是形容一个人过得愉快。Impatient 形容词，急躁的，不耐烦的。
If you are impatient, you are annoyed because you have to wait too long for something. An example, the teacher can be a bit impatient with the slow learners.
The teacher can be a bit impatient with the slow learners. 那位老师可能对学习迟缓者有点不耐烦。Drive one crazy 片语，把人逼疯，令人抓狂。
To make someone upset or annoyed. An example, finally, all the pressure drove Sandra crazy.
Finally, all the pressure drove Sandra crazy. 最后，沉重的压力把 Sandra 逼疯了。Chinese zodiac animal sign 名词，中国12生肖。
The Chinese zodiac is a classification scheme that assigns an animal and its reputed attributes to each year in a repeating 12-year cycle. An example, we are talking about our Chinese zodiac animal signs this morning.
We were talking about our Chinese zodiac animal signs this morning. 今天早上我们谈论自己的生肖特质。Attribute 名词，属性、特质。
A quality or characteristic that someone or something has. Example, her outstanding attribute is her generosity.
Her outstanding attribute is her generosity. 她出众的特质是慷慨大方。Generous 形容词，慷慨的、大方的。
To give, which is characterized by a noble or kindly spirit. Example, Ruth is generous to everybody with money.
Ruth is generous to everybody with money. Ruth 用钱一向出手大方。I can't agree with it more. 我完全同意。
I think we should stop arguing. Do you agree? I can't agree with it more.
I think we should stop arguing. Do you agree? I can't agree with it more. 我认为我们应该停止争辩。你同意吗？我完全认同。Characteristic 名词，特征、特性。
A typical or noticeable quality of someone or something. An example, arrogance is not an attractive characteristic.
Arrogance is not an attractive characteristic. 傲慢不是讨人喜欢的特质。Loyal 形容词，忠诚的。
Someone who is loyal remains firm in their friendship or support for a person or thing. Example, she is loyal to her husband.
She is loyal to her husband. 她对自己丈夫是忠贞的。Make sense 片语，有意义，讲得通。
If something makes sense, you can understand it. Example, no matter how you read it, this paragraph doesn't make any sense.
No matter how you read it, this paragraph doesn't make any sense. 不论怎么读，这段根本讲不通。在解释说明了字汇、片语和例句之后，我们再来看一次这段对话。这次会附中文字幕哦。
Personality. How would you describe yourself?
Have you ever taken a personality test online?
Nope. What's that?
It can help you identify your personal qualities.
Sounds interesting. What's your best quality?
I guess I'm organized. I tend to plan things carefully. How would you describe yourself?
I'm definitely a hardworking person, but I'm fun-loving too.
I can see that. Although sometimes I think you're impatient.
That's true. I drive people crazy once in a while.
By the way, what's your Chinese zodiac animal sign?
I was born in the year of the pig.
You know, people born in a certain animal year are believed to have attributes of that animal. And the attribute of pig is generous. What do you think? Do you agree?
I can't agree with you more. What about you?
I was born in the year of the dog. The characteristic is loyal.
That makes sense. Dogs are loyal to their owners.
Do you think people can change the way they are?
Not really.
来到这个讲次尾声，我们要针对今天的授课内容做一个自我评量的练习，请将下列的字汇填入句中。
Crazy, loyal, quality, organized, more, zodiac, sense, consider, identify, attribute. The personality tests can help you your personal qualities.
答案是 identify。人格测验有助于确认自己的品格。
The personality tests can help you identify your personal qualities. What's your best?
答案是 quality。你最好的特质是什么？
What's your best quality? I drive people once in a while.
答案是 crazy。偶尔我也会令人抓狂。
I drive people crazy once in a while. What's your Chinese animal sign?
答案是 zodiac。你的生肖是什么？
What's your Chinese zodiac animal sign? I can't agree with you.
答案是 more。我完全同意。
I can't agree with you more. Dogs are to their owners.
答案是 loyal。狗忠于主人。
Dogs are loyal to their owners. Do you yourself as talkative?
答案是 consider。你认为自己是健谈的吗？
Do you consider yourself as talkative? She is usually very at work.
答案是 organized。通常他做事很有条理。
She is usually very organized at work. Her outstanding is her generosity.
答案是 attribute。他出众的特质是慷慨大方。
Her outstanding attribute is her generosity. No matter how you read it, this paragraph doesn't make any.
答案是 sense。不论怎么读，这段根本讲不通。
No matter how you read it, this paragraph doesn't make any sense.
Can you tell us what your best quality is, Stephen?
Actually, it's difficult for me to state what my qualities are because it's said self-praise is no praise. However, I do like to think of myself as a hardworking person who is dedicated to my family and friends. So probably my best quality would be my loyalty to people and things that are important to me.
Thank you for the detailed answer. 这一讲次介绍了 personality 个性，在此告一段落。下讲次将介绍 appearance 外表。欢迎继续收看，再会。